Hello Geminis and welcome to your August 2022 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's see, my dear Geminis, what is in store for us for the sun, moon and rising for the month of August 2022. And how does it start? Well, it starts with the beautiful energy of the sunshine. The sun is shining upon you, that means you're under the sun. And you're not wearing your hat. Well, you can catch the sun, so take care. Yeah, so on a lighter note, yes, I would like to tell you, please take care. If you are in the regions where it's in the countries where it's summer and the sun is really hot at this point of time, so please protect yourself. Otherwise, I'm seeing that for Geminis it is a brilliant start of the month because the spotlight is upon them. All eyes are upon you. You might receive a pat on your back for the work well done by you, my dear Geminis. In love matters also, everything is going fine. However, take care of not being very angry and throw fits of anger on your loved one. Otherwise, he or she will run away very far. And then you will have to wait for the moon to come and cool you down when you go to search them under the stars. All right, so just take care of that, my dear Geminis. And otherwise, I am seeing that Geminis are really doing well on the professional level, on a personal level, and the health is also bubbling with lot of energy. I'm seeing in the Geminis, and everybody is looking upon you. And I'm also seeing, as I said, the spotlight is upon you, so somehow you are coming under the focus of a lot of people, because maybe because of your work, it can be in the family because you're about to get married, or it can be regarding your relationship also, that you are under the microscope of the elders. They are trying to adjust and they are trying to see you how things are going on in your life. Yes, so this kind of things are happening. Money wise, things are looking promising. Also for student Geminis, this is the time to shine, my dear student Geminis. So put in your best efforts. Nothing comes in your plate just like that, right? We have to work hard and we have to put efforts in order to achieve. No shortcuts to success. Remember that, my dear student Geminis, and all of us, of course. Yeah, and then we are going to the second week. Now the second week sees you thinking about your home, your finances and your family matters. It's also about renovating your home, your habitat, and it's also about doing some works in the house also. For some of you, it can be that, okay, some kind of plumbing has to be done, some kind of electricity stuff has to be redone again. Be very careful, okay, because some kind of things can happen around house at this point of time. As I'm seeing the water energy also here in the energy card, so I would like to tell you, just be very careful regarding electricity in your house. And there is some humidity in the house, on the walls. Please beware of all the electronic items and keep your children away from that, please, okay, because they are so curious, those little angels. They want to go and discover everything, so you just need to protect them and keep your eyes upon them. Yeah, you have to keep on following them everywhere they go, especially if you are in the rainy areas, all right, and also even in the summer areas also in the country, all right. Be very careful because there can be some kind of mishaps around it. And I'm also seeing that Geminis are a bit introspecting about certain things. They are giving themselves a recheck on whatever they are doing, and is it really good that I'm doing this? You're like having a conversation with yourself at this point of time, my dear Geminis, in the second week. And it's a wonderful thing to do, because once in a while we have to meet ourselves, isn't it? And that feels nice to know who we are, how far have we come, where are we going. Yeah, and everything about us actually, right? Because we are so busy in this information world, in gathering information. That is such a Gemini trait, I must say, is that we forget ourselves, and then we need to meet ourselves also, because that's the most wonderful person that we can meet, right? My dear Geminis, try it out. My dear gems. And then I also see that some of the Geminis can be shifting houses. they are moving into a new house, or they are making a loan for a new home. This is what I'm seeing. Then I'm also seeing for some of the Geminis dealing with the heritage, okay, wherein a house is involved and they want to sell it, and things like this are happening in the second week also. So something about the house is also coming under focus over here, my dear Geminis, okay. While for some of you, you are back home and you are resting, you're relaxing, and you're just taking a holiday. This is what I'm seeing. And you feel at home and you feel nice, not in a mood to compete with anyone, but just to have the me time, the off time with your loved ones at home. Or I can also see you attending some kind of events, family events, family get-togethers also in the second week. This is what I see for you, my dear Geminis. And also in this energy, I would like to say is that some of you can also change your workplace also, or maybe you are told to work from home because the weather conditions are not good, or maybe you are told you get a job opportunity and you work for another enterprise altogether, or your office place is shifting. This is what I'm saying. Now the third week. The third week sees you a little bit bothered, my dear Geminis. And why is that so? Because some kind of news which is not very happy, or which is a bit bothering, comes your way, my dear gems, in the third week of August. And this energy can be regarding somebody's health. It can be you yourself who is not feeling nice inside because you are tired a bit, and you are worried regarding some field of your life. It can be something related to your love life, your partner or your would-be partner, or it can also be related to your finances, that you feel I don't have enough finances, I have to do something. Or it can also be related to an elderly person's health also. This is what I'm seeing in the third week. So you need to go slow, take care, and know one thing, my dear sorry, my dear Gemini, is that whatever has to happen is going to happen. We can't we really cannot change the course of things. There are some places where we can really change certain things, but certain things are completely beyond our control. And those certain things that are beyond our control, is better to leave them, to surrender them at the feet of God and the divine and the universe, and let them deal with it, because that is in their control, not in our control. So when we understand this, the worries become a bit less, because sometimes I used to have that kind of this kind of feeling, like we have that insecurity sometimes, what will happen, or especially when I used to take the plane, I used to be very worried. I was like, if the pilot goes to sleep and all, these kind of questions used to be in my mind. But then and I was like, oh my god, we will be going through those air pockets and how it will be and things, because I had a kind of a trauma like this regarding the airplane journey. Because of that stayed in my mind, and that used to come up in every air travel of mine. And at that time, however, at one point I just said, I'm going to just meditate, when I feel like this. I start meditating in the plane, and then a kind of a the kind of an energy that spoke to me at that time, which said, why are you worrying, it's not just your fate. It is everybody in the plane who will have the same fate if anything has to happen. Okay. And the thing is that the pilot knows his job. The pilot very well knows his job, and he will do his level best. So likewise, God is our pilot, the divine is our pilot, and he knows his job very well. And we are busy over here worrying for ourselves and worrying over those small little things, And so at that time, I could not go and pilot the plane because I didn't have any know-how, zero. Rather in the minus, I would be minus something. So nothing was known, but the pilot knows his job well. So over here also, when it's not in my capacity, I can't do anything. I should surrender it, I told myself. So at that time, I started to learn to surrender. And that gave me so much of peace of mind. And, At the time, one thing was clear is that what has to happen will happen. Why are we worrying about it? Yeah, so don't worry about anything in the third week. Whatever it is, just accept that this is like this. If you can change it, just change it. And if you cannot, just okay, fine. I surrender to the divine will, and let's see where it takes us. What is the divine will? I am here and I accept it. And you will see how the situation will magically turn in your favor, or rather get resolved magically. It's my own experience, I'm telling you. All right, and I'll make a video upon this also later, but just remember this always, that when things are not in your control, no point in wasting your energy about it, and taking too much of stress, getting anxious, and giving it to your loved ones also around you. Nothing doing. Just be cool about it and surrender, and you see how magically and miraculously things will get resolved. Okay, so the third week is about these kind of energies, and take it as a test. If there is something beyond your control, take it as a test and just see how you act and react at that point of time, and emerge as a more of a winner and somebody who has learned to surrender things to the divine. Just do that once, and you will see how beautifully things work out, my dear Geminis. And then we go to the last week. And the last week is about masculine energy, a beautiful masculine energy over here coming to your help. It can be a friend that you're meeting from over the seas whom you have not met. It can be some kind of an information you're getting regarding some work opportunities from a friend who doesn't live in your city or your country. This kind of a masculine energy is this person is a very good decision maker, very good at their work also, and thinks on his feet and acts like that, and has all the know-how of things. So this person is coming to your help. It can be you yourself, the dynamic Gemini, who is helping out someone in the last week. It's a work energy week. This is what I'm seeing. Lot of dynamism, lot of work is seen in the last week, and you are galloping. You are galloping means you're back in action, you're dynamic. This is what is seen. You are meeting people, you are making those contacts also. This is what I'm seeing, the necessary contacts to progress in your field of career. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Geminis. For student Geminis, wonderful time to get your work done, my dear Gems. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, and please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.